introduce that one.
So, folks, yes, we've got the Musers starting. Thanks for sticking around. You guys are the diehards. We've lost a large amount of our crowd, but I really appreciate you hanging out for a little while and finishing Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, the Musers.
Thanks, Bob. So glad to be up here. What a beautiful place this is. We wrote down an entire song inspired by this place. All the way up here, we're like, oh my God, I didn't know there was anything in between Sacramento and Yosemite. And look at this. All this stuff in between is so beautiful.
So the name of the song is going to be The Places in Between.
Yeah.
But that's for the next time we come.
That's as much as we've written.
So thank you for the inspiration.
And thank you for the lovely, cool dip in the pool. We got here and I was like, oh my, this is going to be really hot. And now I'm like, this is going to be just fine.
Yeah.
So this is a song called Come On Up. 1, 2, 3. Hup. just make sure everybody has the same F sharp here.
Yeah, it's funny how the instruments just keep changing their mind about how big and small they want to be.
They're made of wood.
Yeah. This is Bangelina Jolie. That's her name. Bangelina Jolie. She's beautiful and complicated. And I love her because she inspires different songs and different stylistic vibe, if you will. So this next one we're
My
gonna go.
guitar's having a temper tantrum.
I noticed, yeah.
Just stop it, okay? Just stop.
Maybe it's the capo. Let me
Yeah,
just try
take
a
that
different
thing
capo.
off and see.
So,
So,
see if she likes this one better.
so what I was inspired on this one to head back to the hollers of Virginia. I've got people back there and my granny, and though she's passed away, she inspired this tune about that very thing.
Okay, that's gonna work.
Okay, and it goes like this. Scatter my ashes on the wind, I will rise to meet the autumn. Rise to meet the autumn. In the dark and deep of perfection, close in. Now I can't give back to something bigger than I am. So much bigger than I am. I am made for this place, like I've got all that's needed. My blood, my bones, my eyes, my cheeks, and all of my heart that's grieving. All of my heart that's grieving. In the dark and deep, all perfection close at hand. Now I can give back to something bigger than I am. So much bigger than I am. Oh, I am made for this place. I give back all I was. My blood, my bones, my eyes, my cheeks, and all of my heart that loves. All of my heart that loves. Cover me up, throw the dirt to the bottom. Scatter my ashes on the wind, I will rise to meet the autumn. Rise to meet the autumn. And thanks for riding the sound back there. It sounded good.
Yep. Thanks, Paul.
Love you, me.
No, we love you more.
You love you the mostest.
I'll trade you.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. Don't try that at home.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are trained professionals.
Professional musicians.
It's pretty in tune. So we're driving up here today through the beautiful, whatever it's called,
Foothills.
The foothills. And we see two people riding in 88-degree heat, just trucking along. One guy had
this wearing the serious lycra stuff and some, yeah.
And one of them had panniers, like he was out on tour, and I was like, good for you, man. Out there on the road.
All right, well, this one goes out to all of my young folks, including some that I just met that are about to go through some massive changes in their lives. And me too, I go back to work tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, I know.
Yay!
Let's not talk about it now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All change will come again, my dear, out of the clear blue sky. No view around the corner to tell you what went where, why. Look at what it's done for you. Loosen up all that you have to do. So beautiful you are now to not know exactly where you move. Oh, let it break you open, let it fill your cup. In the end, the tide will turn and take all the water back up. Oh, nothing's really yours to keep, but it's made you bigger. It's made you weak. And every tear is yours, my dear. Yours alone to reap. Your eyes have become deep and wet as well. Your heart is correspondingly bigger, I can tell. So let it break you open, let it fill your cup. In the end, the tide will turn and take all the water back up. All right, Megan. Oh, change has come again, my dear, out of the clear
Thank you.
I want to drink something too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Have any of you all, well, I will just put it this way. One of my heroes is Mr. Rogers. I feel like he's someone who teaches by the clarity of his example, right? Instead of like banging you over the head or getting a big microphone and yelling in your ear, he just simply acts and shows you that
Shows you
action.
how to be.
Yeah. And what you could be, you know, and how it all could be. So I was inspired to write this tune having lived, I was living in a really tough neighborhood at the time, and the helicopters were flying over about once a week looking for bad guys. And I had a couple toddlers at home, and so I wrote this tune inspired by him.
What
Almost.
Feel good? Yep.
Okay. Here we go. It's always prettier when it's in tune.
Okay.
I wanna live in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I wanna go where everybody's doing good. I wanna go there where everybody cares. I wanna live in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Mr. Rogers knows the name of his mailman. And they go on adventures whenever they can. To the button factory, see a show of how they make linguine. But Mr. Rogers knew that we could see the real world. It's so much to be scared of. But he would explain it in his soothing voice. And he would teach us all about how to love. Once there was trouble in make-believe land. It was raining cereal no one could understand it. So King Friday ordered boxes made. And Lady Elaine took him to the hungry the next day. So many times Mr. Rogers showed us how to live and love, even if it was not allowed. He shared his pool with Officer Clemens, even though my mom and dad said that he won't go to heaven. But Mr. Rogers knew that we could see the real world. So much to be scared of. But he would explain it in his soothing voice. And he would teach us all about how to love. So I'm gonna live in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. I'm gonna go and be the one to do some good. I'm gonna go there and be one who cares. I'm gonna live in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Won't you please, won't you please, please won't you be my neighbor?
Thank you. Did you get the trolley there? That's the trolley. Ticket, 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 ticket.
Oh my God, I was looking down to unplug and I forgot.
I know. We're unplugged already.
This microphone's new for us. We bought it maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and we did the last half of our tour on it, and I love it. I never want to go back.
Sometimes we're forced to by the environment, but
Like when we play like the Oakland Coliseum.
boy, that was tough, wasn't
That
it?
was tough, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need Gretchen.
Gretchen,
This
please.
is Gretchen.
This is the Mount Auckham Coliseum.
That's
the Mount
right.
Holcomb Coliseum.
And a fine coliseum it is.
It's so beautiful, so beautiful. And
It's right up there with Red Rocks.
oh, I need my
Oh,
cape.
sorry. This
Absconded it.
Bob,
You.
is the home team here called the Peckers?
That's right.
When we got out of the car, Bob told us that they were Woodpecker Hill, and then somebody else said, no, it's Peckerwood Hill. Which do you call it? Woodpecker or the other way? Ruby, I'll tell you about this song that we're about to play. I think Anita mentioned she is a high school art teacher, and I recently retired from teaching kindergarten for 28 years. And this song came from read aloud to my students.
Art teachers are kind of an endangered species these days, right?
And I don't just teach art; I teach ceramics.
Oh my God.
Talk about weird, right?
Yeah.
I think she teaches a lot more than just ceramics, though. She teaches them to think and how to be an artist and how to be kind to each other.
And to definitely do random dancing.
Dancing around. Last night we had a little celebration for Tom's birthday, and Anita wasn't really feeling like playing, so she did a dance solo that was quite fantastic.
It included, what was that?
The Funky Chicken.
Funky chicken.
Yeah. Anyway, well, we're talking about my song, right? Right. Okay.
Let's get
Yeah,
back
let's
to
get back to me.
Meanwhile.
Where was I talking about me? So the song is about this girl, and she did something quite brave. So we send this out to all the people fighting the brave fight in these scary times. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. I was working in New Orleans in 1961 in the staff room. Complaints about the order ending segregation. I was the one they brought in to teach that little girl, while the white folks kept their kids home and turned their head on her. Ruby, keep your head up, walking through that crowd. Ruby, keep your head up when they're yelling loud. Tell yourself you're not afraid if it isn't true. And Ruby Bridges keep on walking through. Neither of us had decided to change the world that spring. She was led past an angry mob, and they spit and cussed each morning. I saw her stop and talk to them. I asked, what did you say? She told me that her mama said, when you're afraid, just pray. Ruby, keep your head up, walking through that crowd. Ruby, keep your head up when they're yelling loud. And tell yourself you're not afraid kids, they came back to school. Finally, some people acted kindly. The principal held on to the old rule. But Ruby went on to second grade, not alone and not lonely. I thought of her, that little girl, with so much dignity. Ruby, keep your head up, walking through that crowd. Ruby, keep your head up when they're yelling loud. Then tell yourself you're not afraid, even if it isn't true. And Ruby Bridges, keep on walking. Ruby Bridges, keep on walking. Ruby Bridges, keep on walking. Keep your head up, keep your head up, keep your head up, Ruby. Ruby, keep your head up. Hey, Ruby, keep your head up. Yeah, Ruby, keep your head up. Keep your head up, keep your head up.
I'm a believer in lifelong learning, so I just recently learned to play the harmonica a little bit, and I wrote it into this tune. Any of you all familiar with Eckhart Tolle and his book, The Power of Now? There's a number of books by him. She's laughing. She knows what I'm talking about. So I would practice this because since I have a job, right? I would practice my harmonica playing with my rack while driving to work in the morning. And it was a very interesting commute looks I got from people at the stop signs. I'm like, what is she doing?
We like that bead. You know that book? I tried to read it like 7 times. I never got past page 20.
It would put her to sleep. The power of now.
The power of sleep.
Power of snore.
But Anita loved it.
I read it a very long time ago. Nonetheless,
Back when you had a lot of energy?
back when I had a lot of energy. Yeah. This one is a conversation between the river and I. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and go with the flow. Do what I do. Move on from here. 'Cause there's a forward motion, don't you put it in reverse. You got to save yourself a whole lot of tears. Well, I went down to the river, and I wondered if life would deliver all that love, light that I see. Since that man went and left my scene. Oh, the brown water shimmy, swirling and swell, as if to say, go ahead and tell all of your sorrow, the pain that you hide. And she took them all, took them for a ride. She said, go with the flow, do what I do, move on from here. 'Cause there's a forward motion, don't you put it in reverse. You got to save yourself a whole lot of tears. Come on, baby. Well, the river asked, where's that bad man you fear? And I said, well, actually, I haven't seen him for years. Oh, so you conjured him up, did you? Out of the matter of your mind. And you brought him back here to your present time.
save yourself a whole lot of tears.
Oh man, it is really hard to play the harmonica when your face is dry. Your
Oh, you
lips
want-
were getting stuck.
You want some,
I couldn't reach my notes. So
I don't know what.
all right.
So does anybody here like dogs? We walked in and we were like, this is actually a dog party. You know that that book? Do you like my hat? No, I do not. Goodbye, goodbye. The whole book is that until
The nice party hat, right?
until they get to the party, the dog party on the boat. No, on the tree.
It's on the tree.
On the tree?
It's at the tree.
There's something about a boat in it. Anyway.
It's in the middle.
Anyway, this song is about dogs, so I hope you like it. Anita wrote it.
And usually I'm compelled to say we like cats too, but
We
there's so
do.
many dogs here that I didn't feel that was necessary. Let's make sure this is still happy.
It's also about being raised Catholic. Just that's a small part of the song.
little Venn
but you
diagram.
will hear the word genuflect and communion and some.
We couldn't find a good rhyme with catechism, but we might add
Schism.
another verse later.
But all three of us
Schism.
were raised Catholic, and all three of us were raised with dogs. And anywho, this is kind of entering the bluegrass portion of the show. So
We hope you like it.
hope you don't get up and leave in the middle of it.
Yeah, got a couple more for you. Okay, ready? Well, my dog thought I was Jesus. How do I know this? Well, he'd genuflect eagerly whenever he'd see me, and with his own tongue he'd wash my feet, and we'd soak like communion every doggy tree. So if I could, I surely would learn to love the way my dog could, and forgive like I know that I should. Love everyone in the neighborhood. I would. Well, the dog thought I was Jesus. How do I know this? Well, he'd follow me faithfully, and he'd look at me earnestly, and his tail would thump out his unending prayer that said, I'll walk with you anywhere. If I could, I surely would learn to love the way my dog could, and forgive like I know that I should. Love everyone in the neighborhood. I would. Oh, he gave me his belly and gave me my yelling. Maybe I had it wrong all this time, oh, all along. Maybe he was the one, God's only son. Ooh. He was wrong, no, I believe that it was he that sang the divine song. He was the best one of us, and in tune all along. He was loyal to the end, and he was my best friend. So if I could, I surely would learn to love the way my dog could, and forgive like I know that I should. Love everyone in the neighborhood. rash guard on, man.
Especially the one with the cool rash guard.
Yeah, he walked up to us when we got out of the car, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's a Muppet!" Super cute.
Would you believe he had more hair and his name is Samson?
Oh, that's kind of spooky, right? All right, I think I just need to turn this. Let's just go with.
So you guys know what FOMO is, right? Fear of missing out on fun stuff. And when I got here, I had an instant hit of like, it looks like you had a really cool party here. I bet there was some jamming late into the night.
Yeah.
Am I correct in my perception?
Y'all jamming along.
And everybody has that happy, tired vibe. So
Like, yeah, we stayed up a little too
stayed
late.
up a little too
A little
late.
too high, a little too much stuff. All right. This one goes out to the ladies in the house.
oh, ladies.
Oh, capo. Capo. Let's put it in the key of A, shall we?
Yeah, I'm really thirsty. Huh? Hey. 1, 2, 3. It's been a long road. You put yourself through school, raising 2 boys on your own. And now you wonder, where did that young woman go? As your birthday approaches, it's the big 5-0. Started thinking, should you color your hair or let the silver shine on through? It's been a long uphill ride. You can shift into an easier gear. You don't have to pedal so hard anymore. It's all downhill from here.
No more laundry or cleaning house for anyone but you. You're not rich, but you have enough to do whatever you want to. You started dreaming of a mountain bike and the trails that call your name. It's been a long uphill ride. You can shift into an easier gear. You don't have to pedal so hard anymore. It's all downhill from here. Just let go of the handlebars. You can coast into the sky. Lift your arms, spread your wings and fly. You didn't mind doing it all for your boys. How quickly they have grown. Now they turn into fine young men. You are proud to call your own. Take off your helmet, let your silver hair fly all around your beautiful face. It's been a long uphill ride. You can shift into an easier gear. You don't have to pedal so hard anymore. It's all downhill from
guys
gotta
gonna
get smaller.
keep on with the, yeah, let's go over,
Okay, I really want to do.
which one? Which
All the
one?
way.
All the way? All right.
You
We-
guys up for like one or two more?
We had, 2 sets in mind, but,
Well,
for 3 sets?
Bob said we should do what?
Two,
Do it.
well, you'll tell us.
But no, let's do
All right.
all the way.
All right, this is a true story. I know, you guys are a little tardy. All right, I want to note after class. I do not write a whole lot of true stories, but this is one of them, and it's a true story of how I met my husband, and we've been married 30 years. This September. I know. How did that happen? Right? I know. I met him when I was 7. You know. Just kidding. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. Sorry. Do you remember the time that we stayed at your sister's place in New York City? Up on the 18th floor, view of the Chrysler building. We stayed up half the night and watched the lightning all the way from California. You came to me all the way from California. Do you remember my 21st birthday? I requested pecan pie and you brought it for me. I played guitar for you and sang you a song in French, and we went and saw Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention all the way from California. You came to me all the way from California. Wondering if I'd ever see you again. East Coast, West Coast, or somewhere in between. Yeah. Do you remember the tears in our kisses? Let me out the station with 100 strangers. All the way back to Bronxville, I listened to your cassettes. Richard Thompson and the Talking Heads. All the way from California, you came to me. All the way from California. All the way. All the way. All the way. All the way. All right, now where are we? All right. What's the answer to the question?
What was the question?
Are we going to-
Oh, that question.
Are we gonna what?
So we,
Yes, we are.
while
Okay.
they're discussing these
We're good,
matters,
we're good.
uh,
We figured it out.
I talked to several of you. There's a lot of bass players in the audience.
The day the bass players took over the earth.
Yeah. So,
We're like filthy with bass players.
yeah. So this song, this is a cover song, and you'll recognize it, I'm sure. I brought it to the band because I'm a bass player and I love the bass line, and I thought it'd be a real interesting challenge to play it on a stand-up. And I said, we should play this. And they said, yeah, but Tom, it's very sexist, the lyrics. I said, lyrics? Lyrics?
There's lyrics to that
I
song?
looked at them, and yeah, I only paid attention to the bass line. Who cares about the lyrics?
Typical man.
So, and they were right. They were very sexist. But that's not a problem because they rewrote the lyrics. And I also know, excuse me, Penny, are you where'd Penny go? There you are. Are you a triathlete? I saw your triathlon stickers in there.
I did a mock try. I'm a runner.
There you go. Okay, well, this one's for you.
This is for Penny.
Yes.
All right.
It's a marathoner.
Yeah.
She's a brick house. She might take, letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. There's nothing wrong with being strong. She can do it all day long. She's a brick house. She's the one, only one, built like an Amazon. She knows she's got everything a woman needs to make a stand. How can she lose with the stuff she chooses? Smarts, brains, grace. Oh, what a winning hand. She's a brick house. She might take, letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. Lady stacked, that's a fact. Ain't hold nothing back. And she's a brick house. And she's the one, only one, built like an Amazon. The way she trains, she swims and runs. Whoops. Sure enough knows how to have some fun. She knows she's built like an Amazon. She takes first place in triathlon. But she's a brick house. She might take, letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. She's the one, only one, built like an Amazon. Sing it with me now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it. Oh, brick house. She might take, letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. She's the one, only one, big like an Amazon. Shake it down now.
Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Help us. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now.
Oh, brick house. She might take.